Hi, good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday and I don't have a mask on because I think everybody is staying at home today. The students that are for this section, is it B? I always have a hard time remembering. I'm gonna turn the lights on. I'm gonna try to get it so y'all can see pretty good. Let me turn the lights on. Okay, so I think you can see the board pretty good. I'm going to be talking here, but I'm going to turn it this way because I kind of want you to be able to see everything on the board. So if you're at home, let me set up the, so it'll ding if anybody comes in. Play enter exit so I know if anybody came in. So today, what you're going to do, if you went to your announcement section, like you do every day you go to your announcement section. And today it says, hello all, we will be going over the positive negative PowerPoint and a project will follow. So, please turn into the Zoom, what you're turning into, and make sure you're doing your sketchbook assignment. All right, so that's your announcement for today. And you're also going to click on this link right here, which would put you live right here with me. So I really, really, really want you guys, tuning in live. That would help so much. Okay, so we're now going to go to the assignment section. No, sorry, not the assignment, not the grades. So the first thing you're going to do, you do this every day, and I want to make sure everybody knows where their sketches are, because you have a sketchbook assignment and then you have a daily assignment. That daily assignment might not be due that day, but you always have a sketchbook assignment. Your sketchbook assignment is not due until Friday. However many days we have is how many sketches you're going to upload on Friday. We have 4 days this week, so you're going to have 4 sketches or 4 sketches with the written information. You're going to upload those on Friday. So I just want everybody to know that every day sorry, hold on, let me log in. I don't know why that's not uploading right at the second. It should be uploading. I don't know why it's not opening. Well, I'll come back to this. Normally right here is a PowerPoint with all your sketch assignments. I'm going to move on because I don't quite know why that's not uploading, and go to your assignment section. Also, I have opened everything up, all the due date. I mean, all the, they may have had a due date, but I had them closing a little bit later. I have now have them all closing the 24th of September, which is the last day of this marking period for the 6 weeks. So you are able to go back into anything that you have not completed, upload it, no points taken off. This has been a challenging few weeks for me as a teacher, for you as a student, for us navigating Canvas, so I completely understand. So all things are open. Go in and complete anything you haven't completed. Today, I want to show a PowerPoint that I was going to show last Friday, but I had an emergency and I had to leave. So I appreciate everybody for navigating it by themselves. And most of you that have turned in the worksheet, the positive negative, have done an outstanding job. Today, I want to talk a little bit more about the positive negative shape. No. I got to find the PowerPoints. Give me 1 second. Okay, so in your module, it should be under assignments. If not, I'll move it there. It's not an assignment. It's just a PowerPoint giving a little bit more information on exploring positive and negative shape. This is your next project. This is the project you're going to be doing today. And I think everybody can see that. Yes. I might even move y'all up a little bit. Move y'all up a little bit. Okay. So exploring positive and negative shape. I'm going to turn the lights off. So no, I think y'all, can y'all see? I think y'all can see pretty good. So, and this is a little bit of review for everyone because we started talking about this last week. You know, we have positive and negative space. The positive space here is the lion, which makes the background the negative space. So it's the space that is around the image, in between the image, all right? We've kind of gotten a really good feel for that. You did that in your worksheet Friday. We've also familiarized ourselves with the Rubin base, or it's also called the Fikkerground base. And this was a Danish psychologist that set up these images, and it's supposed to be very ambiguous. Like you could immediately look at this and say it's a vase, or you could immediately look at it and realize that it is two faces facing each other. So this is a great example of positive and negative space. Perfect example. You can tell in these scissors, even though that they're, you know, three-dimensional, you still can tell that they have negative space. The negative space is the spaces in between, like here, and then obviously the space that is around it. In artwork, you can see it very clearly. You know, this is a Japanese wood block print called The Great Wave. It's a very famous image. And equally, almost crazy equally, is this right here. If you look at it just positive, negative, they're about the same shape. Okay, so we just, you know, this is the actual wood block, but you don't really realize it when you're looking at it in color. But if you just simplify this to positive, negative, they're both the same type of shape, which is just a really, just an equal balance, which makes that a very strong composition. Here's another really cool example. This is Noma Bar. This is an Israel-born graphic designer. And he has this really cool thing with this bear and then this cat coming in. Here's some more illustrations. Very powerful. Things that are positive and negative can be powerful posters, advertisements, images. I think if you look around, I mean, look at your Snapchat and Facebook and Twitter and TikTok, they're all positive, negative design, all right? I think, you know what I mean? Like the Facebook F, I think is white now, and then the background is blue. That's positive, negative design. There's another beautiful design. This designer is from Malaysia. It's so cool. You know, it's kind of got the, you know, if you look down here, it's the trees and nature, but as it goes up, it's kind of the city. Which is just an interesting parallel of, you know, some of our cities and country areas. This is super cool too. It's like the zipper, you know, pulling up the negative space, which would have been right here. So if you shut this, then all of this would fit into these shapes. This is an excellent example of positive and negative. Do y'all see it? Do you see it? This is like an old-timey way of playing music, but do you see the negative shape coming out? See the bird? Whoops. See the bird? Super cool. Tricks with the eyes. Okay, so we're pretty familiar now with shape and geometric shapes and organic shapes. Geometric shapes have mathematical equations to create them. You use a ruler or compass. Organic shapes have irregular sides and edges. And now we're going to talk a little bit about balance. things can be symmetrical or things can be asymmetrical. Symmetrical means if you divide them, however, if you divide them straight down here, what's over here is over here. Or if you divide it here, what's up here is down here. If we, cut ourselves in half, what we have over here is over here. So we're very symmetrical. But you can also have an asymmetrical design. So you have this side is different than that side. This side and that side, they're not the same. So this is your project. You are going to create a square design that explores positive, negative space, shape, and or symmetry, okay? You're going to do that by taking a piece of paper and folding it. I know you at home, some of you at home have sketchbook paper. What you want to start with is a square, okay? And it can be a smaller square. So if you have a ruler, you could do a 4x4 square or a 5x5 square. If you have notebook paper at home and that's what you're using, a really easy way to get a square is to take your notebook paper and fold it. And then you see these little pink lines right here. If you cut those pink lines away, you'll have a square. Or if you have a ruler, just draw a square, 4x4, 5x5 in your sketchbook. You don't have to necessarily tear this out. Sometimes it's easier. I had multiple sheets of paper here. So I've just now cut my notebook paper so it is a square. So take that square and just fold it. Fold it the hot dog way, and then fold it the hamburger way, and now you don't have to make this big. So now you have 4 smaller squares. Okay? Then what you're gonna do is, using a pencil, you're gonna sketch out a design using organic shapes or geometric shapes. This could be symmetrical or asymmetrical. Symmetrical means you could have the same design and what is over here is over here. Another cool thing you can do is if you take a pencil and you draw really heavy, you can just draw in one square. See how I just drew one design here. I can now fold my paper and I can see where I drew really heavy. If you draw back over these lines, it'll transfer to here. You see how I kind of already did it right there? And then you fold it again and you draw back over those lines and it'll transfer to there and so forth. So that's a really cool way of getting a symmetrical design. It does not have to be symmetrical. And then what you're gonna do is on one side, you're gonna use a marker or your pencil. It doesn't have to be a black marker, but on one side, you're gonna begin filling the marker in the positive space. Okay, so if you determine that this design right here is gonna be positive, excuse me, let's make positive white since the slide's that way. If you determine that the positive space here is gonna be black, then over here, the positive space is going to be white. All right, so whatever you do on one side is going to be positive. Whatever you're going to do on the other side is going to be negative. This is a better example. So positive is being filled in, like right here, you can tell the background's being filled in here. The shapes are filled in here. So if the background is negative and the white is positive, so it's opposite is what I'm trying to tell you. And you could do this one opposite, and these two can be the same and these two can be the same, or you can do it exactly like this. Think like a checkerboard, like when you're designing a checkerboard. Here's some student examples. So please know it doesn't have to be symmetric. Like this is symmetric. This is asymmetric. So whatever is positive in one is negative in another. Positive in one, negative in the other. Here's some more examples. These are a little bit more challenging. perfectly easy to do. If you don't have a black marker, or if you don't have a marker at all, you could color it with a crayon like really neatly. What you're trying to establish is the difference between the positive shape and the negative shape. Very similar to those designs we did on that worksheet, except now you're going to be designing your own. You can get elaborate with these if you think about Zentangle. So you can have, you know, you can get a little bit more in depth with these. So that's today's assignment. I am going to post, I guess, a little bit more of this for you to upload today. I'll get it so you can upload. You won't probably get this done today. This is probably going to be a 2-day project, but make sure you're doing your sketch assignment. Make sure that you are going back into all of your modules and all of your grades, and making sure that you have all of them completed. And we're going to be working on this for a couple of days. So please email me. If you missed a Zoom for some reason, I'm getting ready to upload it into your class, but I'm here all day. You can call me, or if you can email me and you want me to explain it one-on-one, we can do that. And that's it. All right. Please call, email, access however you want to access. In one of the announcements yesterday, I've got the school number, my number. We can set up a Zoom. I don't want this to confuse you. I will upload it in the assignment section so you kind of understand what you're doing. If there's no questions, which I don't think I have any questions in the chat room, I'm going to stop this and upload it. And I can't wait to see what you design.